Hi guys, it's me, Glamorous Girl 1111, bringing you my June favorites. I know I've been MIA lately and I have tons of reasons for that, but no one cares, so let's get on with the favorite. For foundations, my all-time favorite foundation is the Nars Sheer Glow. It doesn't come with a pump. I added this pump myself. I'm wearing it right now. This is for dry skin, and I do stand by that but more like normal skin, because sometimes I have to use a very thick moisturizer underneath this. This is a very full coverage. Not very full, but more full than the normal things I use. A drugstore comparison would be the Revlon Nearly Naked, but it doesn't have as good as coverage as this. This is almost like the Revlon Color Stay for the dry formulation, but not as heavy. I really like this foundation. I use it for proms and stuff when I do people's makeup and they happen to be this color, and I think it's just beautiful on the skin. It does have a very sheer glow. I don't powder my forehead with it though, because my forehead tends to look really like dry. A new foundation that has come out that's had very mixed reviews is the Covergirl Clean Whipped foundation. The pluses of this are the packaging and how light it feels on the skin. This is a very, very light coverage. Anyone who tells you this is a medium coverage is lying. Or they just apply it in a very better way than I do. I like this because it is light coverage, so I can wear it on those simple summer days where I just want a little bit of color in my face and just a little more evening out. Moving on with a concealer of the month is the Benefit Fake Up Concealer, and this little nub is all I have left. This is a very interesting product. I'm wearing it right now as well. I like it for multiple things. I use it underneath my eyes almost every day, and if you don't have foundation on and you just have a little bit of this, you do not need to powder it, but I do usually powder it because I'm usually wearing foundation. Works really good for like dried up zits that you already that are healing and going away. This is really good for that. And it's just a good concealer. I like that it's easy to take with you, and I like that it's just easy to apply like that. It does keep very hydrated, because I find that my other concealer, the MAC Pro Longwear, tends to look really dry underneath here, and I have to be careful about how much powder I use. Another favorite would be the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder in the color Sunny. I know I am late on the train for this product, but I'll tell you why I love it so much. The color is meh. It can look a little orange if you're not careful, but and it's matte if you don't know. I'm sure almost everyone knows because it's very popular. The thing I like about this is that the smooth skin part of it is very true. It applies like a very, very fine powder, which I love because I don't like that really powdery look, since I do have dry skin, and I know it's just not a cute look. But because I have dry skin, I'd be careful of the powders I use. My favorite powder is the MAC Prep and Prime Translucent Finishing Powder, because it's the most thin molecule, or whatever, molecule sounds like chemistry, on the market of powders right now, at least from MAC. I think the Makeup for Everyone is also very finely milled. This is also very finely milled. Moving on to eyes, I'm going to go in order from greatest to least, like my most favorites, and then like things that were good. My first favorite is the Lancome. Every year comes out with a summer collection, and I think it's the most beautiful collections that come out, especially from Lancome. The eyeshadow quality is amazing. I'm not one of the biggest fans of the 5 color quads, if you know what I'm talking about, because they crease on me like crazy. Like, I can use any primer and they crease. These are a different story. So here's the 6-tuplet. It's not a quad. You get 6 colors. You get a beautiful deep blue, a lighter blue, an orange coral that is the prettiest orange eyeshadow ever. And sometimes I just do like an orange eye, and I think it's really pretty. A very beautiful gold, a nice highlight that's like a beigey, a little more pink though. I have one that's a little more yellow from a past collection, and a very dark bronze. I've had multiple of these quads. Last year, 2 years ago, they did 2 quads, and I have both of those. And then I have this one, and then I have some of the eyeliners from the collection, but I just think they're the most beautiful. They're very, very, very shimmery. Be careful with them. The fallout is bad if you're not careful, but totally worth it. I use it with a little fixed plus, or you can use these wet and you'll get a better appliance, and of course using a primer or a sticky base will help you. My second favorite is a mascara, and it's the YSL Baby Doll Lashes. I just started using this particular bottle. My mom, when she bought this for me, she got a little sample of it, and I used the sample because it's very expensive, but it is the best mascara I've ever used in my entire life. If you like length and a little bit of volume. The brush is a plastic bristle brush, and it's kind of small, and the packaging is beautiful. The formula stays curled all day, even though it's not waterproof, barely smudges. It is a little tough to get off, but it coats the lash from root to tip completely, and it just naturally comes to a point, and it really flares out the lashes. Just, there's not enough good things I can say about this mascara. My next eye favorite is Orpheus, a kohl powder eyeliner by MAC. This is a nice taupey sort of gold green color that I like to use on days where I just put on eyeliner and mascara, because it just accentuates the eyes, reflects kind of gold, and it's just neutral. And CoverGirl came out with some individual eyeshadows. I have two of them, but this one is my favorite. The other one's a purple, and I'm not really sure how I feel about it because I have a lot of great purples. This is, I don't know if they have color names, but this is 330, and this is a taupe sort of color. I like the packaging. It's small and it's discreet, and it's not much bigger than the product, so it's easy to store. You know how sometimes you get like a huge palette and then the makeup's only this big? This is another thing. They were really smart about their packaging, like I said with the foundation. This is a pretty bronzy taupe color that I find is, for my skin tone, a good crease color. If you're a little bit darker, this might be a good lid color, or I don't know, I think it's a very universal color. It reminds me a lot of Urban Decay's YDK, but it's not as sparkly, but I think it's really pretty, especially for a drugstore eyeshadow. This is a great product, great packaging, and I just like it. Sometimes I'll just use this alone, just this color, and then maybe some blue eyeliner all around. When I was on vacation in the mountains, I didn't take any eyeshadow with me because I'm like, I'm gonna go natural the whole time. I didn't take any eyeliner, I didn't take any eyeshadow, just mascara and brow gel and some face stuff. Yeah, that didn't work for me. So when I went to the store, there was a very limited selection of things, but I did find some Maybelline products, and I picked up this 8-tuplet that I had seen before. There are 8 shadows in here. It's very small and compact in comparison to the Lancome thing. It is very small, and you get more eyeshadows in here, but less eyeshadow total. And it comes with all these colors. You get, it's called Hush Tones. It's in 30 Hush Tones by Maybelline. 8 crease-free hours, stay true shades, fade-proof color, 3 flattering finishes, matte shimmer, and high pearl. And I would say that's true. You get 2 matte blending colors. This reminds me a lot of Texture from MAC, and this one is just a dark, deep brown. And then you get, I would say 4 shimmery colors, including a light brown gold taupe sort of thing. And then you get 2 high pearl colors, which is the white and then the baby pink. This, you can do any look you really want to. It comes with great crease colors and a highlight color, and they mix mattes and shimmers. I think this is one of the smartest palettes on the market right now, and I believe it was around the $6 point. I don't know, it's just a great palette to have. The packaging is incredibly smart. The arrangement is genius. I know a lot of people always complain, like, there's not enough mattes, or there's not enough shimmers, or there's only mattes, there's only shimmers. So this is a good palette from the drugstore that has both mattes and shimmers. So I would suggest, if you are a minimalist when it comes to makeup, that you pick up this double quad from Maybelline in Hush Tones, or any of the Maybelline quads like this. This one's my favorite. Last but not least, I have some lip products. My absolute favorite is not with me because I put it in my mom's purse and it is still with her, but I will insert a little thing here. It is the new CoverGirl Smoochies, I think they're called, and they're like tinted balms, but they're really, really balmy. And the one I have is pretty clear. It's in like hashtag XOXO, I think. I don't know. I'll put a close-up here once my mom gets home, and I can edit that in. But it's an amazing product because you don't use very much of it, even though I put it on all the time. It's basically a chapstick. It's very moisturizing, whereas some tinted balms really aren't. And it's just an amazing product. So if those are re-released, I believe they are old products that got brought back. So if you like balms like me, you might want to check that out. That was weird. I have 9 minutes left all of a sudden. Anywho, my last lip favorites are the Maybelline Color Whispers. I have the colors Pink Possibilities and Girl Meets One Size Fits Pearl. This is my favorite. It's like a nice nudie sort of corally pink. And then this one's a straight up pink with a yellow tone. So it can make your teeth look a little bit yellow. And then the Lime Crime Velvetines in Red Velvet. This was on back order for a really long time, but it's a nice bold red lip and it lasts all day. The only thing about it is you can reapply like 3 times before it starts to get gross and you have to take the whole thing off and then reapply. But it's still an excellent product, amazing staying powder. I'm not sure how I feel about the matte. Sometimes I put a gloss over it, but still an amazing product. And so that's my favorites. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please like it. And if you liked my makeup in this video, then there will be a tutorial up either before this tutorial, and I will link that right here. And it's just fun summer makeup. So I know I've been absent, but I am back now, and I hope to put up a lot of videos in the future. So I'll see you guys later.